I'm going to teach you in this video how to make a texture pack. Okay, so for this video, you're going to need to download paint.net. If you want to download paint.net, go to getpaint.net right here. I will put this link in the description of the video for you to copy and paste, but it'll bring you to this site. Now, if you don't believe me that it's safe, you can scan it with your virus scanner or just download it, but you want to click on get.pdn, and as you can see, we now have a copy of paint.net. So we will use that later. You can set that over on the side. Okay, so I'm going to show you a folder, and you need to go to $app data, and scroll down or wherever you see .minecraft. Click on that, and then go to resource packs, and I'm going to show you how to get this folder right here called 3D Test. That's what I named it. It'll have all this in it, and it should have all of the block textures inside of it, which this is what we want if you want to change textures. I will create a second video on how to create 3D textures if you guys want to see that. And to make this file, you need to either download one from a website. I didn't do that just because I don't really like downloading files off of websites. How I did it was, if you go to .minecraft again, and you go over to versions, and you go to the version that you want, which I chose 1.17.1 Optifine pre-26, all that. And then this jar file, not the .json, the jar file, right here, you need to click extract files using WinRAR or whatever you're using to extract files. And whenever you click extract, I do not recommend putting this on your desktop, so I don't recommend doing that. What I recommend doing is having that open, go to File Explorer. Oh, never mind, I already have that open. Go over to .minecraft, go to resources, and then copy the address and paste it over into here. Now that you've got it pasted, it might show quotations right here. I'm not completely sure why it did that, but it should look like this. And then click OK. It'll say extracting, and it'll come up with all of this that you don't want. However, when this is done, I will show you what to do with those extra files you don't want. Okay, it's done extracting. Now, these things called the dot classes, you want to delete. So scroll through and delete all of the dot classes. I recommend doing it in small chunks so that you don't overload your computer. However, you can do them in any size that you want. Just don't overload your computer with so many deletes. So just delete everything from A to Z, and I'll be back whenever I've done that. Oh, and I recommend doing between 1,000 and 2,000 files at once, just to make it easier, and easier on your computer too. So we'll be back whenever I'm done with this. Now, if you mess up like I just did with clicking and you let go, and you want to keep going, press Control, click, and you can continue on going with your line, and it'll have those original files still selected. Okay, that's the last of it. Now you should be left with these files and, well, folders. You should be able to delete these, and there should be no issue. Leave assets though. Assets is the main thing that we're going to be using. Now, I do recommend creating a folder specifically for it. I'm just going to name mine test, and you drag your assets into test, or whatever you named it, Now, whenever you open assets, it should have everything like models of every block. So all these are .jsons of how the block looks. Now, this is for creating 3D models. I am going to do that in another video. This video, however, we need to click on textures, and then you can choose from here. Block is all the blocks in Minecraft. GUI is what I showed you in my texture pack, where you can change pretty much everything in Minecraft that has a GUI. GUI stands for graphical interface. Background of everything, the icons, and item. You can change like all the items in Minecraft. We're going for the block. And you can choose whatever block you want, but for this video, I'm going to show you how to change a grass block, because it's probably the easiest. So these are all sorted by name, so the first letter of their name is how it goes from A to Z. Okay, so here's grass block side. Now, to make this work, the grass block side is there's not 4 side PNGs. It's one PNG that they add to all 4 sides. So when you edit this one, it edits all the sides. So unfortunately, you can't edit them separately, but you can edit the top, which is right here, and the side. Now the bottom is just dirt. So the bottom you just change by changing the dirt, I would assume. So open up paint.net. And when you have paint.net open, come over here and grab your grass block side PNG. Click open. Go over here and grab grass block top PNG and drag over, click open. And now that you have all these, you can zoom in using the scroll bar and edit however you want. So for this example, I'm just going to edit this grass bit to be, let's say, a solid green color. So I'll just grab my pencil and I'll go over here and grab the colors, make it a solid light green. Now this wouldn't look very good, but I mean, it is just an example. Now this outline is me selecting that bit of the grass. Now you'd probably use this for some sort of cartoony thing, so if I click down here, I could probably make this just brown, which I'm not very good at mixing colors, so I'll probably just find brown to use. Okay, got a brown. And I'm just going to cover this entire thing in brown. Now, since it looks cartoony, we should probably edit the top file and make it full green. Now, this is actually gray in game. I'm not completely sure why that is, but whenever you edit the texture pack, it becomes full green. It's really odd with it. But whenever you complete this, go over to File, Save, OK. So whenever you go back to Resource Packs, which I accidentally went back to .minecraft, and you go into here where it says Assets, don't click on Assets, but create a new text document. Now you need to name this text document pack.mcmeta. Now you want to delete the .text at the end because this is supposed to be a meta file, which the MC stands for Minecraft, and a meta file is an informational file. So don't name it MC Meta quite yet, but save that for later. Create it and make it a .text for now, and open it. And I'm going to put the code in the description, but you're going to paste what I put in the description into this .text. Okay, here's the code. This is your description for your texture pack, so I just named it test because it's a test file. this is your version of Minecraft. Now you can do, there is on the game Wikipedia, it does tell you which numbers go to which version, but if you go to game Wikipedia, maybe it'll say it. Just look up how to make a texture pack. Just look up pack format for Minecraft texture packs, and it should come up. If not, then you might have to look something else up. I'm honestly not sure, but that is what you need to have, and click save. Go and back into here, and where it says .text, make that say .mc meta, and it should come up with this saying if you change the name extension, the file might become unusable. That is okay. Click yes, and you can close out of this. Now, with this being an MC meta, if you open Minecraft, now texture packs work for any version that you put them on. It just recommends that you make them the version they're making. And now it's done. Now, as you can see, I still have my texture pack on, but if you go into here, resource packs, it should be there. Now I am going to shut mine off for this and put this one on, and if we load this up and hurry and load, shouldn't take this long to load a texture pack. This is crazy. Load. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, finally. Now if we go on to another, just one of your random worlds, it should, if we did everything right, once this loads, oh, yep. Oh, that looks really weird. I am not used to Minecraft being so green. I don't really know what happened there, but that's just an error with, oh, there's another one that would probably need edited if it doesn't work, but Minecraft's all green. Everything's green. Now, to fix this overlay issue right there, you actually have to, that looks weird with the transition between the two. Oh, and the particles are still the same. That's weird. But to fix that issue that I just noticed, you need to go into assets. You probably need to reopen paint.net. Open Minecraft, textures, block, and when you go down and you go to the grass, and I showed you block side and grass top, you need to edit the grass block side overlay because I forgot that one, and it goes over top of the side itself. So you need to edit this one to be the exact same as that side so that it'll actually look how you want it. So if I grab roughly the color it's supposed to be, grab my pencil and draw over these lines, and you can draw outside the lines and it'll create a larger overlay, which I can show that. I'll just draw a straight line down, and that should appear on the block itself because this is technically the size of a block. So if you click save, okay, and you should be able to close out of that, and we reopen Minecraft again, well, it should, or yep, here we go. As you can see, my straight line down worked, and the overlay is green, but the bottom is still like that. So I would show you how, but it's pretty simple. I just showed you how to change these textures. So if you go onto the dirt and change the texture to this color, it'll change the bottom. So that's my video on how to make textures. If you want to see a new video on how to make 3D models of textures, leave a like on this video and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.